trying to integrate young chicks with pullets that are not laying age yet, but probably will be by the end of September, isn't easy. When I let the chicks out during the day out of that small pen that they're in, well, naturally they want to stretch and fly and cut up around the pen, and the pullets go after them. But I feel like after doing this on a daily basis for a while, and those chicks get older and more able to stay out of the way of the pullets, eventually they will all be going out. Uh, as you can see, the whole backyard has been fenced in and made into a chicken run. The whole of the backyard. I don't know if this is going to pick up the fencing over there through this fencing. Anyway, just I guess you'll have to take my word for it. But it's all been fenced in. And the old girls, the layers, are out every day. I open their door every morning and let them out. And these will be going out as well, just as soon, actually as soon as they start laying. Because after they start laying, and by the way, my son's going tomorrow see if he can find some 2x4s so we can make better roosts for them. There's going to be 19 chickens in here. That's not enough roost and it's not sturdy enough. So he's going to get some 2x4s and we're going to try to build some. We don't have any skill saws or anything like that. My oldest son brought all his saw tools up here. Danny's he worked as a carpenter's helper, but he didn't like it. He only did it to earn money. He didn't, but my oldest son, he actually enjoyed it, and so he learned. Danny really didn't. But Danny's more than willing to help anybody that knows how to do that kind of stuff. But as far as just putting in some posts and nailing some boards, 2x6s or something like that, on top of it for them to have functional roost, we got to have at least 3 back there for 19 chickens, because the little ones there will eventually be roosting with all of them. I can't leave them access to outside now and expect these pullets not to hurt them, because they will. See that one picking at them now? If they ever pick at them enough that they draw some blood, excuse me, allergy season, then they'll pick it to death. That's just chicken nature, especially when they're in a confined space like this. Well, they'll have a big nice roost, coop I guess you could call it, because we don't get real cold weather here. If we were going to have cold nights, we have tarps to put around this end of the coop to stop the cold wind from coming in. And so they really don't need much more than what they have. We're still probably going to do the metal on top, but things have gone up so you would not believe the metal that we bought for the roof of our house. Let's see, 3 years ago, I believe we had the metal roof put on. 3 or 4 years ago, has doubled in price. Doubled. It's just ridiculous. I know after this COVID thing is passed and hopefully things get back to normal, that won't be a challenge anymore and all. And this keeps them out of the rain. The tarp keeps them out of the rain. So I'm not going to worry too much about buying the galvanized metal for the roof until the prices go back down to, on the norm, once something gets jacked up like that to such an exorbitant amount of money, it really never comes back down. So they may never have a metal roof unless we can find somebody that's got some scrap metal somewhere and just buy it and use it. I don't mind using scrap metal. And if it's got holes in it where the nails were previously, you can always put some of that putty in those holes. Had many chicken pens in my lifetime. Chicken coops, chicken runs. in our area, this is pretty much how people, they don't have fancy coops that they close up. They just try to keep it where predators can't get in, and they're not facing cold north winds when we do have cold north winds, which is rarely now. But having said that, we will put protection around this end of the coop if we do have cold winds. So just thought I'd give you all a little bit of a update on what's going on with the younger chicks. They're growing really fast. I put some dirt in there so that they could have dust baths. They weren't keeping their shavings clean. I mean, they just made the biggest mess in them with the water. Chickens are going to be chickens, and there's nothing you can do to change that. Anyway, I'll be glad when they get old enough that all of them will be different ages, but when all of them can live in this house together at night and be out in the daytime foraging and have access to grass and bugs and all kinds of things. It's a better life for them. It's healthier for them. The eggs are better, and I'll just be happier in that situation, and so will they. All right, I'm trying to make this brief. I know it doesn't sound like it is now, but you have a good weekend. God bless everyone. Stay safe.